how did you come to write a Medium post? How did it turn into a book? Why isn't it a movie? Like that.
Yeah, I think that I am not a writer by trade. I make documentary films, but I knew I wanted to honor something that my dad did with his life, which was writing on the anniversary of his death. And so I wrote up a piece and I submitted it to the New Yorker online.
This is the first anniversary of his death.
Yes, and they said, no, thank you. And I said, okay, well, I still want this to go someplace that's not just on Facebook. So then I published on Medium, self-published, and it just it had this small amount of virality that tapped into how people were processing grief. But also, I think it really was about people loved my dad. People missed him. He died very unexpectedly. And so there was this sort of hunger for thinking about him that the piece sort of tapped into. The piece is called Still Processing, because I really was a year incredibly in processing. And so then, this is the part of the story where everyone was just like, oh, geez. But a Random House editor contacted me as a result of the piece and was like, hey, I think this is a book. And I said, I don't know, I'm pretty busy. And she was like, okay, well, why don't you try doing this? And so I actually had someone talk me into writing a book.